The Osher Lifelong Learning Institute at UCI has 25 years enriching mature minds for the sheer joy of it. I love that. I want to welcome to the show Lonnie Horn and Jesse Tromberg to tell us more all about, we call it Ollie?
Ollie, yes.
Ollie. I love that. Okay. So a lot of people have never heard of Ollie.
Right.
Very well kept
Goodness.
secret.
And Lonnie, I understand you're the president of the chapter.
Yes, I am.
Okay. And Jesse, you're spokesperson, ambassador.
Goodwill ambassador.
Goodwill ambassador.
25-year member.
My goodness. Okay. So start us off by just telling us, what is Ollie for those people who have never heard of it?
Well, okay, go ahead.
It's the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute at UCI, which is the University of California, Irvine.
Right.
And there are over 125 institutes across the country, different styles. Everyone has a different style. But the point of the whole Osher Lifelong Learning Institute is learning, just for the joy of learning. And we
Keeping
focus...
the mind sharp.
Right.
If you keep your mind sharp, your body stays sharp. It's
Right.
been scientifically proven. But we are constantly looking and being curious about how do things work, what are things like, and we present courses that are very unusual and feed the curiosity of the intellectually curious.
And is there a minimum age to join this?
We really don't
We don't check IDs.
know, but it is for, let us say, the graduate individual, the person who is over 55.
Okay, wonderful.
But we do have members who are younger than that. So it's for the sake of learning without tests and without having to study. And for me, one of the things that I've enjoyed is taking classes that are outside of my field of
Right.
what I studied. And, you know, it's scary to take something when you move out of your element. So that's one of the real benefits of it.
And I understand that there's over 700 sessions online, but we'll go over that in just a little bit because I want to get into that into detail. But tell our viewers, why is Ollie at UCI? How long has it been there?
27 years.
Amazing.
Started by a few women who were intellectually curious, started an organization that became the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute. It is some of the money that we use to support ourselves comes from the Osher Foundation, named for Bernard Osher, who was the originator of these institutes across the nation. He believed that it was the older person who needed the educational tools. The younger ones were being covered, and so
Right.
he established the foundation.
Right. Well, and I find as I'm, growing older in my years, that I am way more interested in learning now
Funny.
than I ever was. And not only that, but things change so quickly these days
Right.
that you really have to stay ahead of technology, for one. And like you said, just examining and exploring things that you never would have at an earlier age.
Right.
Now you have the ability to do that. So
Absolutely.
tell our viewers, what's involved in Ollie? How does it work?
Well, we are a member-driven organization. We're all volunteers. And in our case, we plan all our classes. We have committees that for each of the disciplines, and the committees meet, plan the classes, plan the special events, the field trips, whatever. And then we are usually the presenters, or we have UCI professors sometimes present, sometimes retired professors. whatever we can find in the community to contribute to the opportunity to learn.
Sure.
And outside the community, because we have welcomed many world-renowned authors and performers to come and deliver a class. We don't pay our presenters, which is rather unique for organizations like us.
Very.
And we don't charge for individual classes. You pay a membership fee for the year or half year, and voila, you are now in the magic of the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute.
And I understand the memberships are $235 a year?
Yes.
Is that correct?
But for Laguna Woods members that join by the end of November, we're going to give them a 20% discount. So it's only
Fabulous.
$188
Oh my
for
goodness.
until July, and it includes our summer session. So it's a pretty good deal because you can take a lot of classes in that
I was
amount
going
of
to
time.
say, is there a maximum amount of classes that people can
No.
take? So if they wanted to, they could take all 700.
If you can do it, we'll let you do it.
I would love to give it a try.
Okay.
I just want to absorb everything. I already remember everything that
We
I
are
learned.
officially inviting you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I need it.
And we do, if somebody wants to come and check us out, we allow them, you can come to check us out for one class, is one of the things that's available.
Okay, so let's tell our viewers, where do they go to check you out? Where's the classroom located? How does this work?
We have a very, very extremely technologically perfect classroom at the Irvine train station.
Train station.
The space was available from the city of Irvine for about 9 years, and some enterprising members of OLLI found the space, and we leased it. And we redid the entire space from ground to floor, including...
This sounds fantastic.
It is, and it's very convenient because it's also right next door to the parking garage of the Irvine train station, and parking is free of charge.
Big thing, because parking on the UCI campus
So
is
you have
really
to come and
expensive.
start your courses that you
My
want to
adult
take.
education. Wow, I mean, you're taking all of the hurdles away from anybody, wanting to do this. This
Right.
is fantastic. I
We're
love
trying
it.
anyway.
And there's bus service to the train station as well, so if people don't want to drive and they are a bus rider, it's very convenient for that as well.
Amazing. Oh my goodness. So Lonnie, how did you originally get involved?
I was attending a lecture at the Newport Beach Library, and 3 ladies in front of me were talking about their Osher classes. And I said, what are Osher classes? And so she told me about OLLI at UCI, and I checked it out the next day and ended up enrolling myself and 7 friends.
Yeah, you can't help yourself, right?
So as soon as when I told my friends about it, it was like, hey, that sounds like great.
That sounds like an amazing opportunity.
Right.
Yeah,
And you don't realize how amazing it is until you're in it.
right.
I mean, I can give you some examples of classes that we have recently developed and present, and I don't know if you can find these anyplace else. Classes, a class that was in the Orange County Grand Jury about that. Music and Happiness, the influences of science and technology on 19th century literature.
My goodness, and I'm sure the list just goes on and on and on. So we're going to encourage our viewers to sign up and take some classes over there from the Osher Lifelong...
Osher.
From the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
And thank
Jesse.
you.
Thank you, Lonnie,
Thank you for the
that.
opportunity.
We
Coming
welcome
up-
all of you.
We do. We welcome all of you. Coming up next on our show is Broadway Music Lovers Club. Stay tuned.